next inductee is Chris Holder. Chris lettered in 4 sports here at Stevenson: football, basketball, baseball, and wrestling. In the late 80s, he was a 3-time all-conference and county fullback, and the first all-state player in Stevenson history. A 3-year starter, Chris earned a full scholarship to continue his playing career at Indiana University, and as a Hoosier, Chris played in the 1990 Peach Bowl and 1991 Copper Bowl. He especially excelled, though, in the classroom, earning Big Ten all-academic team honors 4 years in a row as a finance major, and was on the dean's list at the prestigious Kelley School of Business. He also earned the Indiana University Varsity Club Football Scholastic Achievement Award in recognition of his exemplary academic achievements while pursuing athletic endeavors. Chris has been married to Anamika Holder for 28 years, and they have 3 children, Michelle, Juliet, and Mark. So please give a warm Patriot welcome to the newest Hall of Famer, Chris Holder.
Thanks, Josh. What an amazing day here. No, I didn't say that. It's okay. Siri loves me too. Alexa loves my mom. I know, so we're all good here. But what an amazing group of athletes to be around, and a great group of people. Chris Biggett, an amazing player here. I used to talk to Coach Mitz once in a while, and he raved about you, about how good you were, how good of a person you were. So, and Coach Bauman over there, another beautiful human. We always go talk to him and ask questions, and ask him for some coaching tonight. And can't tell you what he told me to say, but we'll get that a little later. So let's see here. And actually, thanks to Trish. I mean, this whole, as Catherine was saying, this whole process for the last 24 hours has been amazing. You go there as an alumni, and you go into the end zone, and there's food for you, there's drinks for you, and you get seats there. So, I mean, it's really progressive thinking, and it shows what Stevenson really is. So Stevenson's always been forward thinking and moving forward. And as Josh was talking about, all the honors I had for school, for finance, right? So Stevenson did a great job educating us. So when our bodies failed playing football, then we had a chance to excel in other avenues. So I'm very grateful for Stevenson and what they have given me, and then the leadership abilities that I was able to grow here with Coach Mitz and Coach Bubba and Coach Swan. I mean, I don't know if anybody knows Coach Swan. He's another Hall of Fame member. I always loved his passion, and his passion was always overflowing. So he actually had a seatbelt on the bench when he was coaching. And then he had somebody holding the seatbelt. So I mean, you just love these people that are so passionate about what they do, and that's what I want to say to you guys. Just be passionate about what you do and how you live your life, because once the passion's there, everything's easy. There's no will, right? And then if someone gives you encouragement, you find the courage, you find the will, you find the discipline, you find your friends, you find the group. So just go out and follow your passion, because passion is excitement, right? And it's great to be excited. Someone's like, are you nervous up here? No, I'm excited, I'm like, I control myself. My mind goes everywhere. But one thing I'd like to say too, Peyton's Hill. I don't know if anybody knows about Peyton's Hill. Back in the day, we used to run Peyton's Hill, right? And if you understand the mechanics of running a hill, your whole body knows how to move after a while. So in any sport, your hips move, your arms move, your elbows move, everything's in sync because you got to get up the hill. Because if you don't get up the hill, you fall back down. And in life, it's never fun falling down. So Peyton's Hill was amazing, and obviously proud to be in this area. And I think Catherine hit the nail on the head too, being inspired by our kids. I mean, it's amazing what our kids can do. And sometimes they say it's a reflection upon you. And how beautiful is that we are from Stevenson, all here, working together, having fun together, being a team, and having the future of our generations, supported by all of us and what we care about, what we do, and how we inspire these kids with the integrity, the dedication, and the commitment. So one of the things I can tell you is that we had a football game against Lake Forest, and I tore my left MCL in the second quarter. I finished the game, and then I was out for the season. But I was player of the game that day. I never quit. I never gave up. I never gave in. We lost the game, I think, by 6 points. So we had a chance. So it's like in life, you know, can you find that extra gas in your tank? You know, the reserve tank that we used to have in our little mopeds, you know, that we weren't supposed to have. You know, can you find that little reserve tank? You know, to get past the pain. You know, because you know, what do they say? Pain is temporary, failure is permanent. So you know, just go through that pain. And you know, probably the most important thing. I'm saving this for a little later, but you know, my parents, my family. You know, the support they've given me, and you know, my mom didn't like the way the schools were set up in Lake County here, so she got on the school board. She didn't want open classrooms, so she fought, and you know, everybody told her she was crazy, right? You know what she did? She got the job done, you know, because she was passionate and she had a mission. So I mean, it's great to be passionate and be on a mission for the greater good, you know, being more for her. I'm sorry, being more for everybody besides herself, you know, really. You know, being a pillar in our community. And for my dad, I mean, his unwavering belief in me that I could accomplish anything, and that I should always be challenged and engaged in every opportunity that came my way. And he wanted me to be an artist and to chisel myself into a beautiful work of art, because he wanted to make sure I had an unlimited amount of tools in my toolbox. So, and my brother Craig, my older brother Craig. So, I know it'd probably be challenging for him to have a younger brother, you know, that was, you know, having a lot of accolades. But when we were younger, he always challenged me. He always pushed me. He was my accountability partner. Because in life, if you don't have somebody holding you accountable, like Allie does training, she's a great accountability for partner. She makes sure the people need to do what they need to do, and if they don't, you know, most likely they move on. And that's what a partner should do. You know, keep them accountable, and then when they don't do what they're supposed to do, let them go. You know. So my brother Craig. You know, he would always have his friends over, and you know, they're 2 years older than me, and you know, we would play football, and I got the nickname Mose. And I was a little guy, I got the nickname Mose, and they're like, well, he's not really little. So you know, we had a really fun time doing all that, and you know, my brother Craig was always the guy who always would keep the whole town together. You know, he'd know everybody, he knows what he's doing, because he cared and he loved everybody. You know, but he's a hard ass sometimes too. You know, but he's good sometimes. So. And my Uncle Stan, he served our country in Vietnam, and he lived with us when I was 5 years old, and you know, he really just ingrained to me, you know, really, you know, what dedication to your country is and to your family, and you know, to make the ultimate sacrifice. So, you know, I just had a lot of really great things around me. We finish up here with Coach Bubba. Coach Bubba was great. Coach Bubba was, I don't know, 26, 27 years old. This dude, 300 pounds or 280 pounds. He's in there pumping iron. And someone goes, why don't you go, you know, beat Bubba? I'm like, what do you mean? You can beat him. I'm like, all right. So it took me about 6 months, and I was bet you more than Bubba. So it was good. And Maddle Dwyer, another Hall of Fame inductee here too, was one of my teammates. Good guy who lives down actually in Jacksonville Beach, like me. And he was always great because you keep on getting better and better, and then all of a sudden these people show up. You're like, who's this guy that's 6'4", 250 pounds now? You know. So you know, you're able to get challenged more, and the best thing is when you get challenged, most of the time you rise to the occasion. And the best thing about people in here, we've all risen to the occasion. So thank you.